Time to get you a check of the forecast this morning, and it's a nice one. If you haven't stepped outside yet, you're going to notice the lower humidity. It's a little more comfortable, and what that means later on is a lower rain chance. But this morning, we do have a few showers showing up on the radar. Most of these are over on the East Coast in the upper Keys around Key Largo and the 18-mile stretch. Pretty light stuff compared to the last couple of mornings, and you can see we are dry anywhere from Lake Okeechobee heading over towards Cape Hayes here this morning. So our temperatures are in the low 70s. Some locations could hit the upper 60s before the sun comes up as this dry air is pushing across the state, and it will arrive here today, giving us at least one day to kind of dry out and enjoy some cooler temperatures. Dew point values early in the week on Monday, they were in the low 80s. It was extremely humid. Now we're seeing these in the upper 60s, moving across Lake Okeechobee into Collier County, and it's going to try to push into Lee, Charlotte, and Collier County, at least the coastal regions later on today. That wind out of the east will push whatever showers and thunderstorms that do develop in our direction, but our rain chance this afternoon, it's an isolated one, only 20 to 30%, and we'll see partly cloudy skies through the evening hours with a sunset time of 8:21. Take advantage of today because the rain chance shoots back up for Saturday and Sunday. And you can see the predictor model here for Friday has the highest concentration of rain up along the Florida panhandle there along I-10, which is a couple of showers here locally. As we go through Saturday afternoon, the moisture starts to surge back in, and we'll bump that rain chance up to about 50 to 60% before it goes on up to 80% on Sunday. So here's the dry air on the water vapor loop. You can see the browns and blacks here as it moves across the state. The moisture boundary is right off our coastline. That's why we can't rule out the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Now in the tropics, yesterday the National Hurricane Center was watching a tropical wave as it approached Barbados and the Windward Islands. Dry air and some wind shear. You see the clouds moving in the opposite direction. That inhibits the tropical wave from developing any further. So right now they're not anticipating any kind of tropical development over the next 5 days. Your Ingman Marine forecast looks pretty good. Winds out of the east 5 to 10 knots before the wind shift as the sea breeze front kicks in, but without the humidity, that rain chance stays pretty low. Inland waters a light chop, and if you are heading out towards the beach, the water temperature is nice and warm at 85 degrees. So as we look at your forecast here for this afternoon, we got a high temperature of 91. That's exactly where we should be this time of year. Another day in the 70s to start your weekend, and then here comes the rain chances shooting right back up over the weekend. Very stormy afternoon here Sunday into Monday, and then a pretty typical rainy season pattern for the early to mid parts of next week.